Hello everyone, welcome. This is actually an announcement to state the fact that there is currently an undergraduate scholarship program um, that is currently going on right now that affords foreign applicants or foreign candidates or international students the opportunity to enroll into the undergraduate program in Brazil. The program is absolutely free of cost, and this opportunity has to do with people that live or exist in a country that has an agreement with the education Ministry of Education in Brazil. Like, what I mean is your country has an agreement with the Ministry of Education in Brazil, then you are eligible to apply. So you need to check if your country has an agreement with the educational system in Brazil to be able to apply specifically for this program, PEG-G. Okay, it's called PEG-G. Africa is definitely one of the regions that are accepted into this program, Latin America, and so on and so forth. So you need to find out if your country is eligible to apply, or if people from your country are able to apply into the PEG-G program for the undergraduate courses. Okay, now it is not totally free. It is not totally a fully packaged scholarship, in the sense that the school fees is waived. You would not pay absolutely any type of amount of money to study for your undergraduate course, but there is actually no extra thing being given monthly as stipend. Okay, so it is not a fully funded scholarship. What is it called? School fees are waived. You would not be paying anything at all. But then expectations as to whether monthly stipends will be given is absolutely out of it. Okay, so it is important for you to have a means to sustain yourself. Okay, so they would check if you have a means to sustain yourself. That is why when you're applying for a visa, you have to submit a statement of account to show or prove that you are able to sustain and keep yourself while studying in Brazil. Now, language, let's talk about the Portuguese language aspect of it. You don't have to be able to speak Portuguese now to be able to enroll. You can actually enroll without you being able to speak or have the certificate to prove that you can speak or you understand. So what's going to happen is if you can speak Portuguese and you also have a certificate to prove it, absolutely good. You might feel during your application, you probably will be requested to upload your proof of Portuguese language skills and certification. But if you don't have the skill, you don't have the language skill now, you don't know how to speak, you don't understand yet, and you don't have a certificate to prove that you can speak, you can still apply. But then a form will be provided to you, okay, during your application. When you're filling your forms and all that will be provided to you for you to fill. This form simplifies the fact that you would be enrolled into a Portuguese program upon your arrival into Brazil. All right, meaning when you get your admission, when you get admitted, you get admitted into a course through this PEG-G program. You don't know the language, you don't have a certificate to prove. You get here, then you get given the admission, you do your visa, you get here, you will be put into a 1-year program to study the Portuguese language before you start your proper program. All right, so that is for those that cannot speak or do not understand or do not have a certificate to prove language skills. Okay, so whether you have the language skill or not, you can absolutely apply. Now, like I said, I've talked about the people that have the certificate and can speak. You would also be required to upload your documents. Now, the major documents you need to be able to apply for this program is just your secondary school certificate, okay, your O level. You need your transcript, in other words. Okay, your transcript is very much needed. So if you don't have your transcript, just go to go to the WAEC. I don't know. For every other country, go to wherever you can go to get your secondary school certificate transcript. Okay, in Nigeria we call it WAEC, NECO, GCE. You need to get the transcript available. Very, very important. That is the most important thing at the beginning of the application. Okay, so to fill the first stage of the form is absolutely not difficult. I'm going to be putting the link in my description box so you can click on it and fill the form. You can actually finish filling the form in the next 3 minutes. That's how easy it is. Okay, fill the form, fill the very little information there, upload your transcript and wait for their response. Wait to see if you'll be selected. As soon as you're selected, or they will notify you if you're selected, and as soon as you're selected, they would ask for more documents from you, and then maybe your admission letter will come, and then you begin to be able to process your visa. Don't forget, it is not a fully packaged scholarship. No stipend should be expected, but your school fees will be waived, and then you'll be able to move to Brazil on a student visa, and then you have to prove that you have sufficient amount of money to take care of yourself while studying your undergraduate course. I hope this helps, to get a certain type of understanding. Thank you so much for watching, listening to me. I will see you in my next video. Have an amazing day. Now, don't forget to check my description box. The link to apply into this undergraduate program would be there. Thank you again. Have an amazing day, everybody. Bye.